Today I finally get to kite on the meadow I discovered. It's totally awesome. Big open space, not too many prickly weeds or anything. Have to get used to the wind a little bit. This is from the southeast. And the wing wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. So I'm starting again after quite a frustrating week. So now you can see I've changed direction, but now the wing wants to go this way. So I could get some braking in, but not enough, and I'm fighting the wing again. I should have gone straight over there because there was plenty of room. It's just a real habit to go against the wind. And going forward, I was having a little bit difficulty with my brakes, just trying to remember, because I was thinking a lot about reverse, which I do today also, once the wind gets up. So getting my risers in order. I'm still using A's inward, so it's a lot easier to get things set up and quicker. And off I go. Not a good set start for the wing. It inflated on the one side. There's that kink there. I believe the kink happens when I'm fighting it. You can see here I'm pulling up the wing, but it's inflated on the one side first. Now I'm not going forward anymore, and I should be. There was a bit of a breeze, but not enough that I could have gone after. Now I'm starting to go forward, but it's already too late. By then, wing is done for the day. So, reset the wing. It's really nice to be able to drag it around on the grass without worrying about hooking the lines and everything. It's just such a pleasure now. And I pull up the wing. I'm kind of not doing torpedo stuff. I'm thinking about a motor more. And I do a correction there. Oh, I guess I wanted to get some air. A little premature for that. The wing's collapsing. I've got to learn to actually look at my wing on each tip, which is pretty crucial if you're about to jump off a cliff or something. So there's enough breeze that I can use it to straighten out the wing a bit, which is nice. I should have built a better wall there because I got bad inflation a little too late on the brakes again, and there's that fancy kink that keeps happening with all my launches lately. I cleared the rocks out of the wing, so I know there's no rocks in there now like there was the other day, which had to have been messing things up. Okay, they're making a nice wall. There's a little bit of breeze. You can see the daisies wiggling back and forth, but it wasn't anything really near enough to do any reverse kiting at this point. So after a while I get better at pulling the A's up, getting the brakes on, pulling the A's, flipping it over my shoulder, checking to make sure the A's are on top and there's not really too many tangles happening or anything. Here I didn't check. I probably should have. And it pulled me back a little bit, and I'm running way too much brake. I need to be a little bit more gentle with the brake. You can see it here, how I just wank on the brake. It's pulling me back, but then I don't start going. I should run. Yeah, now I'm wanking on the brake. This is in slow motion, so I really pulled on it fast and hard. And I'm running laterally, but I forgot to release the brake, and that just made the wing flip the other way and come crashing down. So and reset the wing. Getting all set up for the next one. And this one is demonstrates that I'm leaning forward, but I'm not using my hips to pull the wing and push up the A's, so there wasn't enough there to actually lift the wing, so I was just basically towing it behind me. I should have had a little bit more lift on the A's, and also been a little bit, my hips a little bit further forward probably would have helped things. Okay, and we go again. Everything looks good. And I can feel a bit of lift there, I believe. Get the brakes even. And I think that was a good one. Can't tell because it went off the camera. This one I'm particularly proud of. I cracked the wing twice. There it is in a clump. Comes up crooked, but I sensed it, braked properly, braked just enough, corrected my position, and then braked again there to keep it. Now I'm getting a bit of air, but what happened there? Wing got over me and collapsed. So I gotta remember to put a little bit more on both brakes. Okay, resetting here, and here it is in slow motion. The wing's pretty crooked, but now the brakes are on, which straightens it out just nicely. It got a little bit of a turn to it there. I think I probably felt that. Now I've got the full pull of the wing on me. And I just didn't have quite enough brake on it. I was just cruising along, and the wing, everything gets really light all of a sudden, and it's quite nice. You want to stay in that position, but unfortunately the wing, you need to have it pulling a little bit. You can see there, I think I should have had my arms down a little bit. I did eventually flick my arm down, but too late. Wing was already past the point of no return. I probably knew it was over me there bad, so. Okay, here's a really crooked launch, and no straightening that out. And the wing seems to be a little unhappy or something. I think I'm probably aiming the wrong way, but we'll take a B break here. Yes, the B seems to like the camera. But yeah, I almost need a windsock, because sometimes it's kind of hard to tell which way the wind's blowing. So, as you can see, I paused there. If I hadn't have paused, I might have been able to get under it and control it. I don't know why I do that. I just get to a certain point and then I pause. I'm not sure what that feeling is. It's just like all of a sudden the wing's weak, feels weak on you, and you think, oh, it's up, it's flying. So determined, I pulled it up, and the same thing, I just didn't have enough brake on it. I paused, and down she came. In slow motion, it's pretty obvious when you see it here what happened. I do brake, but just a little too late. Okay, the wing's zipping up pretty quickly, and I paused, so the wing got over me right away. Yeah, I have to get over that intuitive feeling to slow down once the wing is over me and just keep going, stay ahead of the wing. Here it is, a similar thing. This, I get the wing up and try to brake. The wing went crooked. I had way too much brake on it, and it just collapsed. Now, waiting for a breeze here. There's a reverse launch, sort of. I got more into reverse launching as the day went on because the wind increased and got stronger and stronger. It was quite good. Unfortunately, most of that wasn't on video. I got lifted off the ground. One time I didn't even know I was leaned back into my seat Oh, there I flipped the wing. I need to get into some stronger winds and learn how to avoid that, because that happens a lot. The wind's not strong enough here for me to flip it back over, so I'm kind of screwed. I'm going to have to do it by hand, because I don't have a wing person here to help me. And I became a little more familiar. Oh, there we got a decent wind. It pulled me back. And I'm holding that wing. And believe it or not, I was getting the brakes confused because it's been a long time since I did a reverse launch. It was like the last real reverse launching I did was when I got back from my instruction, which was, you know, well over 2 weeks ago now. Alright, so I'm just kind of playing around, seeing where the wind is up there. Brought it back down. So I like this 2 A's and 2 D's in the other hand is nice. Gives you a lot of control. You can let go if you want. You can control with the brakes if the wing's staying up there, or you can douse it pretty easily. Even after you've let go of the D's, just by using the brakes. So there it is up nicely, and I'm trying to remember which I am remembering, but I'm not keeping it up there long enough to turn around. So, which is probably what I wanted to do. The wind is a little gusty, but it's helping me out. It's making the running and exhaustion level drop. So it was actually getting to be a lot of fun. There I managed to get the wing to come back over and build a new wall. The wing fell off. I'm not real sure. I think I was on the wrong brake maybe a little bit there. After doing all this forward stuff, it's you have to kind of retune yourself. Eventually it'll become second nature, hopefully. And there goes the wing up again. It was a little gusty. It wasn't a lot of wind, so which was okay, you know. But holding the wing up in reverse proved to be a bit of a chore to start with. It got better as time went on, but there I totally turned the wing the wrong way. I'm not really sure what happened there. We'll see in the slow motion. I'm still holding on to the risers. There I go. Pulling the wrong brake again. Pulled it right in. Turned the wing the wrong way. As I said, it's pretty hard to tune. Or get tuned. To doing reverse launching. So I'm resetting. And this is one of the last. Because ran out of card space. This was over an hour. So there it is. The wings up and over. Totally did not. I jerked on the A so hard it came up just zippity zoo. And you look, my arm is bent. And you can see it. I'm not. I mean, the wing was a bit of a mess. As soon as the wind caught it, it bolted up, and I did not get on the brakes fast enough. I probably could have stopped it if it was at about 45. So I turned around to watch the wing sail by, I guess, and down it comes. So that's about it. Ran out of SD card, and also I think the battery ended up dying too, so need bigger SD card maybe. But this is a beautiful sight. I love it. It's awesome. My wing is saved. Bye-bye.